talk to you about love. It's just too difficult to be alive, isn't it? And try to function. There are all these people to deal with. I tried to buy a can of tuna fish at the supermarket, and there was this person standing right in front of where I wanted to reach out and get the tuna fish. And so I waited a while to see if they'd move. And they didn't. They were looking at the tuna fish too, but they were taking a real long time. Reading the ingredients on each can like they were a book. A pretty boring book if you ask me, but nobody has. And so I waited a while longer. And they didn't move. And I couldn't get to the tuna fish. And I thought about asking them to move, but then they seemed so stupid not to have sensed that I needed to get by them that I had this awful fear that it would do no good. No good at all. And they just say something like, "We'll move when we're goddamn ready, you nagging bitch!" And then what would I do? So then I started to cry out of frustration, quietly, so as not to disturb anyone. And even though I was softly sobbing, this stupid person didn't sense that I needed to get by them. And so I raised my fist in the air and I brought it down real hard on his head and said, "Will you kindly move, asshole?" He fell to the ground and looked completely startled, and some child nearby started to cry, and I was still crying, and I told this child to stop crying! And I couldn't make sense of the tuna fish now, and so I ran out of the supermarket, and I thought, I'll take a taxi to the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I need to be surrounded by culture right now, not tuna fish.
And scene.